Welcome to www.happynumbers.org, and this lesson is the review of decimals part 2, which means that you are now finished with all of your decimals. So hopefully you'll do well here. Here are two multiplication problems of decimals. So put your video or DVD on pause, write down the problems and work them out, and then turn your DVD back on again. All right, let's see how you did here. First one, we have 326 thousandths times the whole number 9. And of course, we don't do anything with the decimals. We just do the multiplication first. 9 times 6, 54. Carry the 5. 9 times 2 is 18 and 5. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Put down the 3, carry the 2. 9 times 3 is 27, 28, 29. 29. Now, I have 3 decimal places. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. And that's my answer. Excellent. Let's take a look at this one. 37 10,000ths times 13. Okay, again, we do the multiplication. 3 times 7 is 21, carry the 2. 3 times 3 is 9, and the 2 that I carried is 11. Carry 1. 3 times 0 is 0, but I carried 1, so that's 1. 3 times 0 is 0. Here, 1 times 7, 7. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 0, 0. 1 times 0, 0. Now I add 1, 8, 4, 0, 0. Count my decimal places. 1, 2, 3, 4. None here, so it's a total of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's our answer. Excellent. Let's try the next set of problems here. Okay, we have a word problem here. Dave makes $6.20 an hour. Yesterday he worked 7 1/2 or 5/10 hours. How much did he make yesterday? Well, okay, put your video or DVD on pause, work this problem, and then turn it back on again. All right, let's see what we have here. We have $6.20. He makes that per hour, and he worked 7.5 hours. So if I multiply the number of hours he worked times how much he makes per hour, that'll tell me how much he made. So we don't do anything with our decimal points. We do the multiplication first. 5 times 0, 0. 5 times 2 is 10. Put down the 2, carry the 1. 5 times 6 is 30, and the 1 that I carried is 31. Now I come over here. 7 times 0, 0. 7 times 2 is 14. Put down the 4, carry the 1. 7 times 6 is 42, and the 1 that I carried is 43. Okay, now I do my addition. 0, 0. 1 and 4 is 5. 3 and 3 is 6. 4 is 4. Now I count my decimal places. 1, 2 on the top, 1 on the bottom, that's 3. 1, 2, 3. Now since we're dealing with money, this would be $46.50, and we do not need that trailing decimal. So he made $46.50 last week. Excellent. Let's take a look at these problems. We have some division now. So put the DVD on pause, write these problems down, and then work them out. And then turn the DVD back on, and we'll take a look at them. Okay, let's see how we did here. Let's take the first problem. 39 and 2/10 divided by 8. Well, we have a whole number, and we're dividing it into a decimal. So we don't have to do anything here. We don't have to move any decimal places or anything. We just put our decimal up here, and we just do our division. 8 goes into 39. Well, it'll go 4 times. 4 times 8 is 32. Subtract 9, take away 2 is 7. Bring down the 2. 8 goes into 72 9 times. Because 9 times 8 is 72. So, our answer is 4 9/10. Our answer to our second problem where we were dividing a decimal into a decimal. 9/10 divided into 3 and 42 hundredths. Well, here now we have to move this decimal over to here, and we don't actually write it. And we move this decimal one place to here. So now our decimal goes here. Now we just do our normal division. 9 into 34 will go 3 times. 3 times 9 is 27. Now if I subtract, I have to borrow, make that a 2, and this is a 14. 7, take away 7 is 7. Bring down the 2. 9 goes into 72. 8 times 9 is 72. And here is our answer. Our last problem was dividing a decimal into a whole number. I'll do that over here. So 28 divided into 112. Well, here we have to move this 2 places, 1, 2, over to here, but we don't really write it. And we have to move this 2 places, 1, 2, so that we're over here. And now we do our division. Well, 28 cannot go into 1 and it cannot go into 11, but it can go into 112. And it can go into 112 4 times. 4 times 8 is 32, carry the 3. 4 times 2 is 8. Plus the 3 I carried is 11, and I get 0. And then I just have zeros left, so I just go over to the decimal point. And of course, since this is a whole number, we do not put the decimal point up here. So the answer is 400. Excellent. Let's take a look at these. Put your video or DVD on pause. Copy these problems down, and then let's do them. And then we'll check them. Actually, we did this one. So don't worry about that. We did it. My bad. Just do those. Okay. Well, here we're multiplying by 10 and we're multiplying by 1,000. If you remember the rule, we have 1 0 here. So that means we have to move the decimal point 1 place. So our answer is 62 hundredths. Here I have 3 zeros, so I have to move 1, 2, 3, and I wind up with 32 10,000ths. Very simple skill. Very simple skill. Well, okay, our last decimal problem, a word problem. Peter wants to cut a board 9 and 9,200 meters long into 4 equal pieces. How long is each piece? Well, put the video or DVD on pause, work this problem, and then turn it back on again. Okay, well, this problem we're dividing a decimal, 2 92 meters, by a whole number, 4. Well, we don't have to do anything here. We don't have to move anything. So we just put our decimal point and we just do our division. 4 goes into 29 7 times. 7 times 4 is 28. We subtract. We have 1. We bring down the 2. 4 goes into 12. 3 times 4 is 12. And so each of the 4 pieces will be 7,300 meters in length. Well, that's it for our review of decimals part 2. If you've had any difficulties, I would encourage you to look back over the video lessons that deal with the problems that you had difficulties with. And if you had no difficulties, then congratulations, you're on your way. Thank you.